Alright, greetings Internet, DDA here, and welcome to the first match that we have from the Store Championship at Satellite Games. We are super excited that the store owner and TO allowed us to record every single round, so we have 5 rounds of Swiss, we got top 4, and then the final match. So to start off here, we have round 1, Vader Raider versus eChewie. So who are you giving this one to, John?
In theory, Vader Raider should have the advantage here, but eChewie, I think eChewie was one of those hype decks when the set was first announced. But I mean, and he could probably run Second Chance Ammo Belt in there. I give it to Vader Raider because Vader Raider should be able to pull this out. But you never know with Rey, because she could just cheat a million actions and kill a character in a turn before you do anything. So
now if you're eChewie, now I definitely think there's value in the Vader Raider matchup to going for Raider first. And I know you're probably going to say, oh, you go for Vader first always because he's the big bad. But 8 health versus 13, that's a 5 health difference. That's huge. And killing Raider a turn earlier than Vader could be massive.
I mean, it really depends on how the Vader Raider plays it. Now, if you target Raider super early and the Vader player can see that coming and just load up Vader with a bunch of stuff, you're in a rough spot, because that's pretty much what they want you to do. The thing is, Vader's so good and so like tanky that he can eat 2 guys on his own without a whole lot of issues. Obviously, if you're throwing everything you got at Vader, so he starts loading up the Raider, then
Raider's scary. Late game Raider is scary, man. That instant fast hands he gets.
Yeah, plus especially we got something on him like a Mind Probe.
Wow, the Vader player rolled very, very well there and chose his own battleground.
Yeah, Moisture Farm is kind of interesting. I probably wouldn't do that these days in this metagame because it's while it's a cool battlefield, but it doesn't really do anything. It does a lot for the other guy, and Palpatine and Polmaz and all those decks, they're so fast. Even in this Rey deck, this is going to be faster than Vader Raider, so you got to pick a battlefield that's not going to hurt you if you're not going to be able to get it most of the time.
Yeah,
and not only does it hurt you, but doesn't give a huge advantage to the opponent.
You're shooting down the holocron on Vader.
See, it's already starting.
Oh wow, dumb. 4-speed Vibro Knife, just ridiculousness coming in, rolling in Rey. Rey is probably one of the only characters that I actually like 4-speed on. I do not like. He didn't roll in 4-speed.
That is, if.
Oh, it's funny when that happens. I'm sure he's gonna realize it. I'm sure. Like, you can't forget that. Oh, come on, man. Oh, here it is. Yeah, there it is. Okay, he's going for it now. Good. And getting the special, because that's very different, because he could have resolved that special and then rolled out Chewie and resolved some damage then. He actually is showing a decent amount of damage. Does he
does not have any base sides.
He does not. Okay, I was going to say.
He doesn't have any base sides. It's all modified sides.
Okay. No, he can't isolate that.
He can't, yeah. I think, we were at this tournament. I do want to be honest. I'm pretty sure that the Vader Raider player is a relatively new player. He's just getting into the game. He's a nice guy. So if you see, if when we watch this, there are some play mistakes like that, it's really just because he's just getting into it and he's still learning the cards and stuff.
Of course, and we try not to judge. At Random Number Gaming, we try not to judge here. We're nice people.
Yeah, I mean, it's. Well, I mean, you expect anybody to call a spade, but since I happen to know this fella.
5 damage. Rerolling the Vibro Knife into the 1 damage, getting tons and tons of damage off of Rey there. Great.
That was really lucky. That's an amazing roll for those sides.
Yeah. So now he can if he rerolls Chewie, he could just peg Raider right now with Chewie special. I know that is not the best move, but he could.
Well, Chewie's showing 2 resources, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think Chewie's special is okay, but it's not as good as people think it is.
If you're killing a character with it, it's pretty darn good.
Yeah,
it's just an extra damage side.
It is like against Vader, who's really tanky, against like Palpatine, who's really tanky. His special is really not that good at all. Like, you never want to do that against Palpatine ever. because it gives him free damage, and he's gonna outdamage you with that. You can
Or
do
I
3
mean,
to
if
him,
the
he'll do 5
side's
back.
already showing, I would say.
I mean, it depends. You know what I mean? Like, it's just I don't feel like it's a good metagame for his special at the moment.
Bouncing the holocron, throwing down the. Wait a minute.
You can't
Yeah.
holocron
Okay.
lightsaber.
So that's another misplay here.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Yeah, it's only abilities on holocron.
That's all
It
right.
doesn't look like the Chewie Ray player had picked it up though, so if I were a judge, this would be a warning on both sides.
Yeah. So do you know how how those are handled? Is it both players are responsible for both players' triggers, just like in Dragon Ball Z, or is
Um,
it like in Magic how you're not responsible for your opponent's triggers?
I mean, this was clarified from the go by the store owner as a basic tournament. This does not meet the tournament enforcement level, the higher enforcement level.
Right.
So I don't actually think that both. I think that she would just let him know you can't do that, and I don't know if she would formally warn him. She probably would, but after that, I don't think she'd issue a warning to the other guy though.
Yeah, shooting down the holocron to reroll. He has one resource showing, so he couldn't use the 3 melee on the lightsaber. So he did get 2 resources off of Vader. It's sad that he didn't keep the 3 melee 3-1 on the lightsaber because he actually has 2 resources now.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Like I said, he's a newer guy. He's still learning everything. He has the 3-1 on the Raider.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna use it for that." I think. I would assume.
Yeah, he's got to go. I feel like right now he has to go into Rey. Like, even though she has the shields, because she's already starting to train with her upgrades.
Yep.
It's tough because, like, you never want to leave a yellow hero character just around because you know then the second chance is coming. So I feel like if you can burst down a yellow hero character, you want to. It's like so 50-50. You don't want to leave a fully upgraded Rey just running rampant, though.
It depends. I mean, if you can, Chewie's a little tanky. He's, I think he's got 12 health on him, which is, some of the tankiest you're gonna find these days.
Yeah.
But, and Rey is definitely a threat. Now, if I were playing, I know what Vader Raider can do. It's my favorite deck. It's the deck I play the most. And in this scenario, because Rey has 2 shields, and 10 damage is actually really easy for Vader Raider to pull off over like 1 or 2 turns, I would probably just go for Chewie here. I just think everything.
He got actually the disrupt on the Vader. Not a bad roll considering his opponent just got 3 resources.
I mean, the disrupt is fine, but he was looking for
damage, of course. You're always looking for damage.
He's 100% going to use that Force Strike next, or not.
Yeah. So the Force Strike does what? Turn something to
It's
damage?
Turns the blue die to his side, showing melee damage. And
okay,
then
he could do the lightsaber then.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if he could do the lightsaber, I'd probably do. Vader's side.
Why not? Why not get full value out of the blank? Because then you could still just get a resource.
Because
I understand
because the resource.
You're saving the resource, right?
Because you're not gaining or losing any money here, because the lightsaber side for the 3 is also a cost.
Or you could do 2 modified side, resolve it with the.
Yeah, I
just turns the die
though.
to damage, right? Force strike.
Yes, it's any damage. He could turn it to a modified side on that lightsaber if he wanted.
So he's actually going to do that then.
So he's going to try to resolve both. You can't do that, by the way. If you force strike, you can only resolve the die that you're turning.
Well, he also claimed, the opponent claimed.
If the other guy claimed, then it's fine. Then yeah. But I'm just saying, like, for future reference, because sometimes I do see that happen.
All right. Yep. So I'm not sure if he paid the 2 resources because I think Force strike does cost a resource. I think he had to pay an additional resource there for the Raider 3. I don't think he. Yeah, I'm not sure. But just showing the difference in battleground, like battleground control, he did choose his own battleground, and so far he's already given the opponent 1 resource. We'll have to see over time if that battleground was a good choice for this deck, because so far his opponent has gotten 1 resource.
Any Rey deck is not something you want to be giving. and you don't want to be giving them resources because usually they don't have enough money. They're replacing their upgrades, and
Yeah.
then so they can just throw them in the yard and then Starship Graveyard them up. But if you're giving them money, they don't have to replace anymore. They can
Yeah.
just load their guys up with a ton of upgrades and still cheat if they draw them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Gonna shoot off the random discard on Vibroknife. Why not? Not sure if I would do this. Now, granted, he has no shields on board, but he is just trading one discard. Whoa!
Yeah.
What a good pick for a single discard there.
It was actually really lucky. That's what I would have done. I would have thrown all my damage at Echewie last turn and then just waited for the Vibro Knife to kill Rey with, because she's got shield showing, and just bypassed the shields altogether.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's like I was saying, like leaving a yellow hero character on the board just with no damage is very, very scary into the late game. Ooh, he can actually do the Vader ability here, which I mean the
Raider ability, yeah.
Yes, I would highly recommend that move.
I mean, Rey could just die in the next 2 actions if he does this. I'm not sure. I think he's looking at his cards to see what he wants to discard.
There you go. So he is going to shoot it off. Very good play there.
Yeah.
Rey is hurting. He's got a 4-strike in hand, so he has lethal on Rey right now. All right. So I mean the Chewie Rey player has 5 resources, so he's sitting so pretty right now. He needs to do something with those resources. Is what he's got to do. He's got to do something.
I mean, that Chewie is pretty much doing nothing right now, so, you know,
I'd
probably, yeah, I mean, especially now that Vader's rolled out. So, I mean, the play here would be to if he has anything to redeploy, throw it on Rey now before she dies.
All right, shooting the DL blaster now.
Yeah, remove a die
on the DL.
Let's see what he picks. Hopefully, not the lightsaber sewing special.
Yeah. And then he could just 4-strike the...
4-strike kill Rey.
Oh, wow. What? Oh, yeah, the DL has ambush. That's right. He's going to guard the other 2 dice.
Yeah.
Very good play. I love guard. Guard is like my favorite card ever.
Guard is really good in a Rey deck because you get those 2 sides you can't use.
Dude, guard is good in any melee deck. Any.
Well, it's only blue heroes.
Yeah, any blue hero melee deck. Like, period. If you're blue hero melee, you're putting that in your deck. 2 of them.
The thing is that chances are, like, here's the thing. So, like Qui-Gon Rey, any Rey deck is going to play guard, and that's fine because she has one of the most useless +2 sides. So, with the way her dice work, guard's going to be a great card in that deck. But if you're playing something like a Luke Maz, I don't think you'd probably run guard because you're going to be resolving base side 3s all the time.
I would still play guard, at least as a 1-of. It's 0 cost, man.
It is.
And, like,
it's a great cost.
Potential remove, like, you trade 3 damage for 3 dice removal. Like, you could trade 3 damage and save yourself like 9 damage.
I mean, maybe. The problem is that this isn't the metagame where there's going to be that many dice, like, sort of sitting there waiting to be. That was a pretty good roll.
Wow, yeah.
There's some damage on those guns, but
Chewie has how many sides? He has I can't even read his sides.
Chewie has both melee and range sides, and a special. I believe in total he has 4 damage sides. So he can definitely put the hurt in. You know, I mean, if he rolls well.
So wait, I think he must have claimed the left-handed player must have claimed.
Yeah, he definitely did. He took the battlefield and put it on his mat.
Okay. So just lots of damage rolling in. It's not all going on Raider. I'm not sure. Raider only had 3 health left. Okay, he had 3. Well, what did he do? Where did the DL dice go, though?
He did resolve it, I believe, because he definitely claimed before.
That was strange.
That stuff was resolved.
I'm not sure what happened there.
I'm not 100% on how they resolved that because I thought that there should be some damage on Vader as well.
Right, because he had the 3. He had the 3 on the blaster, right, and then he had the 3 total with Chewie's dice. The 3 total is what he did to kill the Raider.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the other guy did something to remove the die. I'm just not 100% on what that was because I could have sworn he claimed.
Yeah.
But he did have a deflect in his hand, so
Oh, that's
maybe he
probably
deflected.
that must have been it. But where did the damage go then?
I have
No.
no idea. These are
Yeah,
some
no.
great questions. I don't
Yeah.
really know. Like, I wish if we heard them. The thing is that there's a lot of errors going on in this game overall, so we can't really be 100% on anything that's happening. You know what I mean? Which I really want. I just want to tell everybody up front that sorry about that. We don't like it when we're doing these things and then we can't tell you like exactly what's going on because we don't know. You know what I mean? We should be able to determine everything as it happens, but sometimes things happen in games and when we can't hear what they're saying, it just gets up in the air.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So I mean, he killed the lightsaber with the one discard, just controlling the cards with the ray control over here with those single discard off Fiber Knife and everything. Doing the Force Strike 3 to kill Ray.
Yeah. I mean, Vader played properly. Vader should be able to kill a Chewie. He's got more health. He's got bigger damage. He should be able to do it.
See, you're saying that, but then you're forgetting Second Chance, and it's like.
I mean, Second Chance really changes a lot of stuff, but I mean, I don't know if he drew it. I can't really see his hand.
I mean, we're in round 3 right now. That's a little bit less than 15. We'll say like 12 cards that you're going to see. A little bit less than half your deck he's probably seeing. If he didn't get Second Chance at this point, he is. I'm looking for it now. He's gonna get it soon.
Nice.
Chewie versus the man.
So he has a shield showing. I would definitely just put that shield on right now.
Yeah.
Oh no, I thought that he got the
3 ranged, yeah.
Did they just flip it to a blank?
I think what happened was he originally rolled blank and he re-rolled it because the roll was weird.
And they told him you have to keep it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doing was that lightsaber throw, I think?
Yeah, saber throw.
Damage.
I used to like that card, but I find it's too slow, so I ended up not playing it anymore too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you saber throw, like you have a 3 melee showing, so you're like, oh, I pay 1 for saber throw. They're like, cool, and then they just get rid of it. And you're like, oh, I kind of wish I just got the 3.
Wow, throwing lots of damage in a Chewie right now. Responding by giving him, I think, 3 ranged back. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's got resources, but he really doesn't need resources. What he needs is to draw upgrades.
So here I would claim instead of taking the shield, but that's just me. But he's gonna claim. I
there's
think.
the Second Chance.
Oh yeah.
Of course, no reason not to throw it down at this point.
Yeah, I definitely would have done the discard instead of the shield.
Yeah, because he only had 2 cards left in his hand. He had a 50% chance to hit the Second Chance.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm not sure this player's 100%. Like, he probably doesn't know that Second Chance a card. So
yeah, right. He probably doesn't even know.
So that's
maybe.
It's tough.
He's not the left-handed player is not asking to read the cards, so he might know what they are. Usually when you see like a really, really new player, like they'll start grabbing the cards as they're played.
Oh yeah, no, but I played next to him.
Oh, never mind. I spoke way too soon.
Yeah, there it is.
I don't care. Yeah, that's funny right there.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. Second Chance is one of those cards. The first time you read it, and you're just like, "Damn it," you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, it's really freaking good. Honestly, like even like just compare it to Rise Again. Like I understand like you're giving one of your upgrade slots to it, but it's 2 less, and yes, it is also this is yellow character only. Rise Again is unique blue character only, so that's comparable.
Villain unique.
Villain unique, right? Well, this is hero unique.
Yeah.
Well, it's not unique. It's just yellow character. But
yeah, this is yellow hero.
2 less cost and the same amount of healing, but it's like it's non-reactive. It's reactive. It's proactive instead of reactive.
Well, that and the fact, honestly, you know what the biggest difference is? Second Chance can be recurred. That's really what it comes down to. You can recur it, or you can throw an ammo belt on it to make it recur. So its recursion is really the thing. Rise Again is 2 more for an upgrade because it comes with an upgrade. Right. But the fact that you can't recur Rise Again in villains is huge.
Triple null. That's one hell of a roll there. This guy needs to go out and play the lottery after this.
The Feel Your Anger would have been.
I feel your anger. Just remove all dice.
That could have been horrendous.
Makashi training, putting in work. Look at this. Look at the damage right now. What has he got? 6 damage? He's doing loft and cat.
Loft cat mouse.
Yeah, loft cat mouse, yeah. So really
100%.
good play there.
I would take the DL die all the way.
Yeah, you gotta.
I would get rid of the DL die.
Yeah, you gotta
100%. DL die's got 2 3-sides on it. It's a good upgrade.
It
DL.
really is. It allows Maz to close games like by herself.
Yeah. You throw a DL or a rocket launcher on her, all of a sudden she's pretty scary.
All right. So
Discard the reroll.
Yeah, he's got intimidation in his hand and 4-speed.
Yeah, just discard the reroll.
A new player has a 4-speed? What?
I mean, new players can spend money like not new players.
Discarding the reroll. Yep, probably going to do the 2 on the end. The Makashi.
Oh, he got it. Oh, that is damage.
Gosh. Oh, electroshock.
He had electroshock. That was 8 damage showing.
I know.
That would have dropped
that
the second
just killed it
right now.
Oh, yeah, I would have dropped second chance.
But he's got the removal.
Yeah, he's had 2 removal cards to... Now, his only option here is he could possibly just re-roll the... I'd say just re-roll the lightsaber, almost. Maybe the Makashi too, just because it's at +1 and you can get it +2. That's pretty... But the lightsaber has a higher chance to roll a hard melee side right now.
Actually, the lightsaber... you'd actually want to re-roll the vibro knife. That has 2 base sides. Lightsaber only has 1.
Oh really? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Really, it does?
Lightsaber has 3 damage sides, but it's like 3 melee for a resource, special, and a +2 melee.
Oh, okay.
Then the other is a shield and a resource and a blank. So it only actually has 1 base side, which is one of the reasons why a lot of people don't like lightsaber. They only play it because it has redeploy. But if they could have anything else redeploy, they would. The vibro knife has 2 base 1 sides, I believe. So that'd be the one on statistically to go for if you're looking for base sides.
You know what card I think? Yeah, he just discarded it. That card I just learned about, negotiate. It is ridiculous.
It's very good in a metagame of Poe, Maz, and Palpatine, where they don't have enough dice. You know what I mean? Where they have to lose character dice.
Right.
Like
they don't play upgrades, so.
The thing that's really awesome is that if you're like that's a great advantage that Han Rey has, because Han Rey can just jump a few actions, go first, right, and then get their jank Rey dice out there that you don't even care about because they're junk most of the time anyway, and then Poe will be like, I'll roll out, and then you just be like 1 Rey die for 2 Poe dice is just money, like that's 100% profit pure.
Yeah, shooting a lot of damage into Vader, and he is responding by shooting 5 in a Chewie.
Yeah, because he's got to.
He could have discarded that last card to re-roll the Makashi training. I'm not sure what the last card is. I possibly might have done that myself, to be honest with you. I think I would have.
The biggest thing to remember about Makashi training...
I would have definitely did it.
Oh, I would have pitched it, for sure. I would have pitched it. But the thing to remember about Makashi training and why it's really good is that it has the ability to remove melee dice from your opponent.
Yeah.
And you need to remember that. I played a Vader Raider mirror on Saturday, and I had a Makashi training. I had a +2.
Right there it is. He did. Yeah. He discarded a reroll, but he got the mod side.
That's an unfortunate mistake because Makashi training doesn't have any base sides. It's only modified.
Yeah.
So there wasn't anything you could have gotten out of that for the most part.
Yeah, he could have triggered second chance this turn if he would have did that.
Yes, that is true. But again, we're learning. You know, he's trying to do what he can do. For now, he's learning little bit by little bit.
He's got electroshock in his hand, and he lost Raiders, so he can't use it.
Yeah, it's a shame. Hopefully, I don't think electroshock has the text on it for the alt art, so hopefully he does not try to here.
Double DLs. That's not unique. Double DLs on Chewie. He's dual wielding blasters right now.
DL is
very strong.
It's very good. It's a really good upgrade. It does a lot. And he rolled well with it, too.
Yeah, wow. So much damage on board right now. He's got that Chewie special. A lot of people don't like it, but it may be death right now for Vader. It's just another high damage side. Like, I don't know. I like it. I like the Chewie special.
The Chewie special doesn't remove the die that you turn.
Right. But you can't just use it willy-nilly. It's a tactical move. It's not something you can just throw out there.
It is. It's like it finishes dudes.
Right.
It's just not something you want to do like early on. So that's just me though. Like because of the fact that it's a conditional side, you only want to use in certain situations. That makes it an inconsistent ability for me.
Right here it comes. Like he's got the damage. Like Vader has the damage, but he can't pop the second chance and kill him in one action. So he's now, what is he down to? He just took, I can't see. He's down to 3. Oh, no,
Chewie.
Even lower. He's down to 1. Yeah, it's GG right here.
Yeah, Vader's down to 1.
Yep,
Chewie
special for win.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably explaining it right now. Sad day. Well, let's see what happens.
Hoping he doesn't play Enraged.
Yeah, right. Enraged. You know what? I'm taking myself out. Enraged.
I'm not gonna let you do this. No, he's not gonna do that, obviously. But it's the electroshock would be. He does. It doesn't really do anything for him.
Yeah, if he would have rolled resource on Vader right now, he could do a lot. He could bypass the Chewie special, trigger the second chance.
He needs to survive.
Yeah, he would have to. Wait, does Chewie say turn any die to any side, and then if it's showing melee, or no, turn a die showing damage?
It's turn a die to a side showing damage, and resolve that damage against the opponent.
So can you do a mod side? Like could he turn Makashi training to +2 and then resolve it into him?
I don't believe so. No.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like
because modified sides can only be resolved with a base side, so I don't think it bypasses that restriction.
Right, yeah. So what he could have done if he would have happened to rolled resource on that single shield Vader is he could have bait and switched it to melee and just resolve everything, and just so he couldn't Chewie. Like,
so if he could survive
it'd be
here,
terrible because he would be wasting a ton of damage, but he would also be surviving.
See, so unfortunately, so here's the thing. What he needs to do is look at his hand and say, how do I survive? Because once that guy's special Chewie side is up, then he would be okay. But he has to. But what he's doing is that he's removing the die. He's trying to remove the dice so that he can't do that. Well, he was gonna use the special, but I don't know why he stopped. Unless there's something about Chewie's special that I'm not aware of.
I haven't the slightest clue what just happened. He replaced DL with second chance. That's cool. And then he had. I do not understand.
I don't know. I'm just going to very quickly look up Chewie's special so that we get a full. So we have all the information, because I would think that would kill him.
Oh, that's what he did. Okay, never mind. I got it. He instead of doing Chewie's special immediately to kill him, he replaced second chance, and then the left-handed player resolved 2 shields.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what happened.
Not really sure why that.
Yeah, I mean, he could have just
transpired.
resolved Chewie's special to kill him, but
He actually was turning the die too. Like I'm not 100% on why that occurred in that fashion, but I don't know. Chewie special, turn opponent's die to a side showing damage to deal that damage to a character.
oh, so you can even do modded sides because you're not resolving it.
You're not resolving, so yeah, you can do modded sides.
Sweet.
Yeah, the way that's written, it sounds like you can.
Good stuff. It's pretty strong. I like it. I think it's good.
I mean, it would have. I'm not 100% on why it didn't happen there, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
He was just afraid. He really wanted to throw down the second chance again, just to ensure living.
Maybe. I mean, he just would have ended the game. I mean, the obvious thing is um, so he only had 1 health left, and he could have just did 3.
Right, right. All right, so he threw
So,
down the holdout blaster on Chewie to make up for the loss of second chance. Gonna get some ambush action and hopefully just ping 1 damage. Hey, there's another Chewie special. And 2 for 1 and 2 resources. So he's got it. I mean, I think the left-handed player there was exclaiming that he could kill him, but sadly, there's
he
another
did
second
actually have the
chance.
potential to chew
Yeah,
through that second chance and kill Chewie last turn if it wasn't for the that Chewie special. If he just needed like a removal die to get rid of that special, and then he would have been fine because he had a saber throw. So he got a saber throw to trigger that 1 second chance, get it off him. Then the other guy would have immediately replaced into the other second chance, and then he had enough damage just sitting on the board to throw it at him and chew off that other second chance as well. So
wow. Lots of damage from Vader, but that is what we expect him to do.
yeah, it's
So it
unfortunate.
looks like we're down to the wire here. The game's pretty much over. I mean, we can see the isolation that he has in his hand, but 1 dive removal. The right-handed player, the Chewie player, has 2 damage sides showing. There's no way that the Vader player can actually remove/resolve the dice he needs to bypass the 2 range damage and the Chewie special. So it's pretty much going to be done here, unless some other shenanigans happen, like putting down second chance instead of resolving Chewie special.
Did the other guy take 2 shields from last turn?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, that's what happened. So he played second chance. The guy had Vader and Makashi showing shield, I think.
Yes.
And then he resolved both shields. And then I think Chewie, he re-rolled Chewie, got 2 melee damage, and then hit the 2 melee into the 2
Okay.
shields.
All right. Yeah, I was just wondering what happened to the shield. I think that happened when I was looking up Chewie.
All right. Just lots of discussion. Yep. I think the right-hand player is now discussing how he's gonna beat him. How he's gonna
He's
win.
explaining how this is a no-win situation. That's why he's extending the hands. That's what I would say. I would say that you only ever see that when when the guy's saying there's nothing you can do.
Unless
So
you're Ray, you can't really. Yeah, he does have the bait and switch, and he has the resource side showing, but it's still not enough damage. Like, he needs 2 actions minimum.
he needs 2 actions. That is true.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just not gonna happen.
And it's unfortunate because he has the resources to if he could find a way to cheat 2 actions, he does have the resources in his hand and on the board to do something.
Yeah,
You
so
know what I
he
mean?
needs 5 damage twice, basically. He needs 10 damage. So he has actually 5 damage on the board right now. So he can trigger 1, and then he has a bait and switch. All he would need is Vader to roll another 2 or 3, and he would have the damage he would need.
Yeah, I mean, if see, like the other guy has resource side showing too. That's also going to kind of make it difficult. But if he found a way to cheat actions, he could bait and switch a Vader die into disrupt, then disrupt the resources we can't resolve the 3, and then on the second action, if he found a way to cheat, he could isolate that Chewie special out.
Yeah.
So then that would mean that he actually he'll buy himself another 1 action at least to deal with that range side, which I believe is a 2.
Yeah, I think it's a 2. Yep, and there goes the second chance, and then the Chewie special is going to end the game. Good game. All right, great first round of the tournament. We have so many more matches. So many more. In fact, we have 6 more matches, to be exact. So stay tuned and follow us along with the channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more matches.